What's up, guys? Welcome back to another week of our Car Right Back podcast. Happy New Year to everyone. Very excited to start out 2019. I'm not going to give a bunch of resolutions like half the other people on Facebook that aren't even going to keep to them or anything. I'm just going to keep trucking along with all these fucking episodes. First things first, though. I started watching Impractical Jokers last night with my wife. If you don't know what this is, it is a hilarious show where four people are put in random situations, and one of them will be, out in the park, and they have to do everything that the people in their ear are saying. It sounds bad how I'm explaining it. It's overwhelming to try to explain, but watch it. It's fucking hilarious. I definitely knew about it, but I've been sleeping on it for a long time. Another thing, I lost money this weekend. I'm a big fan of UFC, okay? And this weekend was a huge fight. It was Jon Jones versus Alexander Gustafsson, and it was a big deal. Jon Jones' returning fight, and I don't think I've ever made a bet that has been correct. I'm probably out a few $100s by now because I just never win any bets ever. I tend to bet on the underdog just as a win-win, I bet against Conor McGregor. Not that I wanted to see him lose. I just knew that Khabib was gonna fucking strangle him to death. And I bet against him just because, if Khabib lost, it would have been a win-win. It would have been cool to see Khabib get dethroned. And it would have been cool to see Conor fucking go on and finish his, not even finish it, but continue his insane career story. Dude is just an animal. But anyway, Jon Jones won. It was an awesome fight. The whole card was insane. Chris Cyborg got knocked the fuck out by Amanda Nunes, and that was just nuts too. Whole UFC card was awesome, as always. And it was cool because we were at a friend's house. He was having a big-ass party, and we put it on TV. Everyone was watching it, so it was a good time. But I figured the UFC, I had to go over that because it was a big deal. I'm a big fan, and, the reason everyone's here is because my guest this week, episode 51, I'm talking to a guy named Big Lon Howard. So the first time I came across Lon was in the YouTube videos I would see for Wiz Khalifa and shit. So Wiz Khalifa, for people that don't know, is a big name rapper out of Pittsburgh, and Lon is his, he's the muscle behind the Taylor Gang. He, I would see him in videos just smoking weed, just laughing, turning up with all these dudes, and I saw him through there, but then I came across his Instagram account, and his Instagram account is super awesome because he posts all kinds of cool shit. It's you got funny memes on there, you got wild ass videos, you got fucked up shit, you got nostalgic stuff, and I came across his Instagram and I was like, this dude's wild. And then I see that he's involved with jiu-jitsu, and I've been a fan for a long time. I've wanted to do it for a long time, and I recently just started. So I was, I would notice the things that he was posting. He's winning competitions. He's posting, really, really interesting stuff in that whole martial art world. And I was like, damn, this dude definitely knows his shit. And, he's involved in all different worlds. He's involved in this hip hop world. He's involved with the UFC world and shit like that. And then, to my surprise, whenever he comes in, I find out he's this insane movie buff. He walks in my house and he's like, dude, is that a Monster Squad poster? And for the people that don't know what the Monster Squad is, it's a movie that was made back in the 80s about a group of kids that fight all the original monsters. Dracula, Swamp Monster, the Mummy, Wolfman, And it really is an awesome movie. It's like these kids go after all these monsters and fight them off. But, it's a slept-on movie. Not too many people know about it. But he came in and knew immediately. So I was like, damn, this dude definitely got a good pool of movies to pull from. And then we just started getting into all kinds of shit. And, like 80s martial arts movies, jiu-jitsu, UFC, how he got into movies, what he's done whenever he was younger for some jobs and shit like that. It's just, he's such an interesting dude to talk about. Everything from like the stuff with Wiz Khalifa and his whole experience traveling the world with him and the rest of his family to, how well he's doing in this jiu-jitsu world. He's also involved. He created this tournament called the High Rollerz Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Tournament. He created this tournament that is, he talks about it way more in the podcast, but I'll sum it up. It's a jiu-jitsu tournament that involves cannabis. Both people meet on the mat and they are given a joint and they have to take equal hits of the joint and then they have a match. And it's pretty awesome what he's done. And it's pretty interesting, too. So without further ado, episode 51 with Big Lon Howard.
I gotta use the telephone.
Hello?
Telephone.
I'll call you right back. Call you right back.
Telephone.
I'll call you right back podcast. Yeah, the Monster Squad, dude. That my aunt and uncle owned a video store whenever I was super young.
Yeah.
So they would watch me, and I would just go there and just watch anything.
That's funny. Mine's is similar, but not that. But I grew up like really fucked up, right?
Yeah.
So I used to get left alone a lot when I was little.
Yeah.
So I got dropped off at this movie theater, and the people would just look out for me and shit.
Yeah.
So every night I get dropped off at the movie theater.
And
I
you just
sit
watch
there,
movies.
catch 2-3 movies at a time.
Oh, for real?
And then, my peoples come back and get me.
I that's like one thing that I loved growing up was movies. Like my ever since like 4th grade, my mom and dad always fucking worked, and I would come home and I've always been able. I learned how to cook early because I had to, and then I would just watch movies. And like the movies that I would have on constant rotation. I just bought Desperado the other day because I saw it on Blu-ray. Like that's some shit that I would just run back. Monster Squad, Flight of the Navigator, Mask of Zorro. All these movies, dude. And,
well, look. You'll have a fucking respect for what I've been going through over the past 3 weeks. I don't know why this has been stuck in my head and why I want to hear it so bad. Like, I think I'm going to try and get Sludgerin', like, to redo something over it. But Desperado, when he was sitting there
playing the guitar?
Right. And
Bro,
after he was shot in his hand.
100%.
And he was telling him, like, how to play it and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking whole little...
Boom, boom.
Man, that shit is amazing to me. I'm
that,
like, that's amazing.
My brother's friend can play guitar pretty wicked, so like I always get him to play that, and I make him play the song from The Punisher, "Live Once More, Die Once More," because it's just that's so sick.
That's Johnny Cash, right?
No, I think it's the dude who looked identical to Johnny Cash, but he just made that song. He says, "I wrote this song. I'll play it for you at your funeral." He's
the guy in The Punisher.
Yeah, who's in the movie.
Yeah. Okay,
and he hits him with that switchblade that shoots out. That's a fucking wild movie. I love that.
That movie was like the most amazing, low key Marvel movie.
Tom Jane.
That and Blade. Like,
I got all the Blades, bro. I love it.
I keep adding Marvel. Like, fuck, man, Wesley Snipes is free. Let's do this shit.
I tweet at Wesley Snipes every once in a while.
Yeah.
Just shoot my shot. Like, bro, like I will fly to you. I'll do whatever you want. I would love to come talk to you because, like, White Man Can't Jump, Blade, all them movies back in the day, like Money Train, like all that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I loved all of them. Yeah, dude, all those movies.
Shit,
those were the fucking best. Fugitive.
Funny thing about Wesley is like the little 6 degrees of separation shit is.
Yeah.
My karate instructor in LA is Ray Wizard. And he's in the Alvin and Cynthia Prouder and C-Ho Steve Muhammad. And Steve Muhammad is Wesley's karate instructor.
Is that so? That's what he was in, was karate.
Yeah, he was a dancer at first.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. That's why he was in like the first Michael Jackson videos and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Like, what's the one when he was in the subway? It was black and white. I'm bad.
Oh yeah,
That's Wesley.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to look at it.
Yeah,
again.
that's Wesley right there. He's like, you ain't bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that again. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
I do. I love. I did have a big ass DVD collection, but my wife, she was like, "You don't even watch all of them." And I'm just like, I just have them.
You need it.
I just have them. Like, I keep random movies for random times. Like every Halloween, I watch Idle Hands. Like, yeah, you know what that is.
Fuck yes, man. Idle Hands is my shit.
That's the best. I'm pumped about it. I am glad to have you on here. So I open up the podcast. Every podcast I do an opening just to get everyone going. I do a segment called "What's in the Cup."
What's in the cup?
So what's in your cup?
We have essential water. I think I'm saying that the right way. No, I'm actually not at all. That's an I.
Essentia?
So Essentia water.
I don't have no idea. I've never had that one.
Overachieving H2O.
I see that, and like, do you think you could taste the difference with all the waters?
Completely.
Yeah?
From working out and smoking weed, I can completely tell the difference between all of them.
That's your favorite?
This is my favorite. There's a water in LA. Well, not in LA. It's a lot of places, but I mainly get in LA from a guy that does jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
His name's Eddie the Waterman, but he's with Kagan Water.
Kagan Water.
Yeah, and my brother Breeze is like big on Kagan Water. It's like some water hit with Thor's hammer and fucking electrocuted and made godly in Olympus or some shit. I don't know, but
it's a water
that shit's
glacier
good.
from Alaska.
And then there's a water at this gym, Unbreakable in LA. They got this machine, like it's fucking purified, electrified, and all this. This water is amazing.
See, like,
and then there's this.
I get that. Like, I definitely think that there's different flavors. Like, I had some dude on here. He was like 350 pounds and lost all this weight, became like a yoga guy, just got completely obsessed with it. And we had a whole long conversation about water, about different textures, like how some water tastes creamy, some water is just like a drier taste, and like it's like a running theme. So. My whole thought process of it all was like, back in the day, I would go like high school, you were friends, you stop at the gas station, and you just like want to go grab your favorite drink of all time and go for a cruise. And that's why I give everyone a drink. But I appreciate you coming over. I'm excited to talk to you.
Man, I appreciate you.
I've been following your Instagram for a minute, and like you definitely have an entertaining Instagram.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That Coyote Man. Now, have you been following him for a while? Because I've been looking at his shit, and he's been around for a minute.
Yes, I love animals. The whole thing we were talking about the movie theater.
Yeah.
Right next to the movie theater was a pet store.
Oh, yeah?
And the guy there used to give me money every once in a while to come help out.
What kind of shit would you do there?
Fed the snakes, changed the changed all the
cages and shit like that.
And shit like that. Like I wasn't scared of none of that shit. First time I ever got bit by a snake.
Like, shit! You got bit by? I never been bit by a snake.
I got bit by 4 snakes.
Were they like
big ass pythons?
Yeah.
First snake I got bit by was a Burmese python. That was my fault completely. I had a rat in my hand. Had him by his tail in my hand.
Yeah.
Someone said something, and like in this enclosure, it was the ones that the door opens like a kitchen cabinet.
Yeah.
I hate those ones for some. I don't like those, but it was like that, and there was about 8 snakes in there. The biggest one may have been like 6.5, 7 feet.
Yeah.
And that was the one that tagged my ass. But excuse me, I had a rat in my hand. Someone said something. I turned and looked.
And
as soon as I turned and looked, he went for him.
Yeah.
But the way he was in my hand, he just, caught my hand, and I fucked up because I yanked it. And I pulled. And that's not what you're supposed to do because their teeth are.
It's like a hook.
Go back.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like crazy bad or nothing. He got me like the first front.
Did it hurt? It didn't hurt crazy?
Yeah, that shit hurt.
I bet it did.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was going to say. Like,
and I was little, so.
Yeah, that's true. How old were you when you were doing
now,
this?
it probably didn't hurt nowhere near as much as I.
Oh, yeah, but when you're young, how old are you?
33. 3?
No, I mean, how old were you when this happened? When you were?
I had to be about maybe 11.
Yeah, fuck that. I wouldn't even have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not super like afraid of snakes or anything, but like I won't fuck with spiders.
Yeah.
You know, I don't
I
fuck
love
with
spiders.
Fuck that.
Spiders and scorpions and shit. I had gators, snakes.
See, I'm not afraid of an alligator, but like I'd rather be an alligator right next to me than a big ass spider or something. I don't know why. Snakes I'm all right with. Like I had family members that had snakes, but
You want to know my secret, man?
What is it?
I've had snakes, like literally 10, 12-foot snakes.
yeah.
I'm terrified of garden snakes.
Why?
Motherfuckers are just too small, too fast, man.
And
I don't know
they
what
surprise
it is.
you. It's
I
like
don't know
whenever
what it
you
is.
know that you're going to be fucking with a big ass python, you know you're
Yeah,
going
I'm cool
to.
with that.
But like
I'm
if a
cool.
gardener snake pops
I'll
up
be like,
out of, yeah, or a
What?
black
Oh,
snake,
shit.
they just come up out of nowhere.
It's just garden snakes for me. I don't know why. It's just so little.
Yeah, man, I can't be dealing with that. That's cool that you did that though.
Yeah.
Movies and snakes. That's how you. That's the majority of how you were coming up whenever you were younger.
Dogs.
Dogs.
Always had a dog.
You got dogs now?
Love dogs.
What kind of dogs do you have?
Corsos.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I love dogs too. I mean, I love animals. I can't have a fucking animal here because of my lease. They say you can't have dogs here.
That's the best part, though, of the build-up about, you know what I mean, going on to
yeah.
the next place. Is like, motherfucker, I'm getting
soon
a dog.
as soon as
Like,
I get a house,
and you know, as soon as you get there, you're like, all right.
before I can even close, I'm gonna be grabbing a dog.
Man,
I'm gonna go rescue a dog.
I think every guy's plan is like, all right, I'm getting a house. As soon as I get, I'm getting a truck and a fucking dog. You know, like,
Well, that's what we talk about. We'll be sitting here on the couch and like, we'll just be like, we want a fucking dog. Like,
Yeah.
we're just sitting here. We want a dog.
See, I got kids,
Yeah, I mean, like, so how
so I
old?
definitely need a dog.
You say your kid's 13?
13-year-old, 9-year-old, and just got the 3-month-old.
Yeah. So I see your Instagram. You got your 3-month-old on the MMA fights early.
Man, she loves it, man.
I see. She looks pretty interested in it.
Yeah, and I believe it has a lot to do with at the time my lady was pregnant. Shout out to Angela, that's my baby. But at the time she was pregnant, I was training for a jiu-jitsu super fight.
Yeah.
And then right after that, a Muay Thai stand-up fight. So
okay.
the whole pregnancy,
That was
she
just like
in
her
the
element
gym.
of it.
In the gym, like her morning sickness, like or whatever.
Yeah.
The gym smell. She wouldn't get sick from being in the gym and
Really?
smelling the funk. You know what I mean? The hard work.
Yeah, the hard work in that.
Yeah, the hard
you
work.
definitely could smell it.
So my baby is crazy. We take her in the gym. They love her in there. Take her in the gym. I mean, full fight camps going on, everything. They make sure she got a corner set up.
That's
They
awesome.
all take care of her.
That's dope, though.
She goes in there, and as soon as someone get the crack in the pads and stuff, she's like, oh. Like her little baby noises, her fists get tight. She like starts, and she's like trying to go, and she like, I'm like, holy shit, she really like,
Yeah,
likes
it's like
this shit.
she's responding to it.
Yeah, she responds to it.
That's
Amazingly,
dope, dude, for sure.
amazingly.
How long have you been in? How long have you been training?
Jiu-jitsu now, I've been training.
Because you're a blue
2
belt,
years,
right? Blue
2
belt.
years. Yeah, I got my blue belt in
Congratulations.
7 months or 6 months.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, me and my brother Breeze.
Yeah, so like I see his Instagram too, and I see that you guys are like,
sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
Congratulations to Breeze. He's got his purple belt today.
Oh, today he did?
Yes.
Jesus.
You know, he just won Worlds.
I saw that, and that's what
Nogi Worlds.
I know, and like that's I don't even so I wanted to, you know, I messaged you a while ago, but you didn't open it up or nothing like that, which is understandable, and I'm happy that you didn't because, you know, now I joined jiu-jitsu and like I have like a taste of it, and I think that that's going to open up a whole different like level of a conversation because like I want to pick your brain because like you're a big ass dude, I'm a big dude, and like half the people in there like are nowhere near as big as I am or as big as you are.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you look in there and you're like, man,
It's a fucking chess match.
that's exactly what it is. It don't even
chess
matter how
match.
big you are whatsoever. Don't even
Not at
matter,
all.
girl, boy, don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
And it's super interesting. So you said you've been doing for 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Have you had training at all before this?
No.
And nothing.
No, just street fighting.
So just yeah. I mean
That's about it.
That's good enough training. Yeah. So what makes you start getting into jiu-jitsu?
Nick and Nate Diaz.
Nick and Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
That's a good enough reason.
through my cousin Sledgerin.
Yeah.
Me and him came up watching Pride and
So you've been a
UFC.
fan
Oh yeah,
forever.
yeah. I've always been. I'm an '80s baby. Who
Yeah.
didn't want to be Bruce Lee, Van Damme?
Right.
You know
All
what
of
I'm
them.
saying?
All Bloodsport,
Fucking
everything, best
Billy
of the
Blanks,
best. Yeah.
Bolo. You know what I'm saying?
Street Fighter,
Fucking,
all of it.
what was
dude.
my man who had the show where he was riding a motorcycle? Renegade, Lorenzo Lamas. Fucking.
It seriously, the 90s and the 80s of all those movies, all the martial arts movies,
That shit
those
was
were the
amazing.
Yeah, those
Patrick
were the best.
Swayze.
Yep.
Highlander.
Roadhouse. Yeah.
Oh man, you can go on and on. There's
I know.
some hidden ones in there.
See, like I was born in the 90s, but like my brother's 6 years older than me, so he.
See, as long as you got an older brother,
That's
you
exactly.
good.
They're the
You
filter
good.
of all the cool shit.
Yes.
And they I have a cousin that
Lost Boys.
dude. I had a clothing company called Lost Boys Clothing.
Yes.
And that's another one of my favorite movies.
Thorn in the Nook.
Dude, I got it all.
The Frog Brothers.
I
You
can't-
had to love the Coreys, man.
Oh my god, Corey Feldman, Corey Haim. R.I.P.
Oh, fuck. So you know me and Wiz trained with fucking Ernie Reyes. Kano from Ninja Turtles 2.
Nah,
That's our trainer. Like, he trains us.
is that who that is?
That's him.
Jesus.
Yes, you know how hard it is not to fucking fan out every time?
Yeah, I mean, because that's
Until
like
me and
your
Wiz get
childhood.
outside, we literally be outside like,
I
it's
think
fucking Ernie Reyes, man.
I think it's insane because obviously he's a tall, skinny ass dude forever.
He was.
He was.
He
That's what
was.
I'm saying now, and I see pictures of him, and he's built like a fucking monster.
That's fucking Optimus Prime.
Yeah. So like, I mean, like, did you have any influence in him getting him involved with all this shit?
I would love to say I did, but at the end of the day, it's still their decision to get up and go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I mean, like, were you like one of the first people in your like group to like
yeah,
to
really
start
go
training and
yeah,
shit?
Yeah. Me, then Breeze, and definitely used to be in like Wiz and Chevy's air a lot, trying to tell them, hey man, like,
Yeah.
eat like this, do like this, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like this
But-
shit will change your
Yeah,
life.
but at some point, something happened, and they were like, "Oh shit, let me actually."
Yeah, because I
Do
see
this
Chevy
and that.
post. He's
Yeah.
out there too, just
Yeah,
killing it.
Chevy busted, but Chevy's a fucking athlete for real.
Yeah.
Like, he's a serious.
And
fucking
it's-
athlete.
you
Wiz
could-
is a fucking athlete.
You
too.
could see how much of a difference between his body type from
Yes.
what he was to like what he looks like now. And you even see all the fucking memes
Yeah.
of people saying shit,
Yeah.
and like, that's dope, dude. It really
It's
is.
crazy. And he really like. They both take that shit serious. Like,
Yeah.
they really get their ass up.
And you could tell that like you take it like super serious. Like you're every time I see your Instagram, you're in the gym, you're on your way to the gym, taking your nephew, your son, everything, and like that's it's super cool to see. How long has Breeze been training?
Breeze is just a month after me.
A month after you.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So you decided
Breeze is a fucking another level of monster though.
yeah.
Like he's seriously like he's going to be a teacher.
It's different in his head.
Yeah, he understands every nook and cranny and which angles, how to get the fingers.
Is he
Like,
older
Breeze
or
is-
younger than you?
He's older.
Really?
He's older, yeah.
That's interesting. It's interesting people that are older that
Not
start.
like that much. He's just January.
Yeah, I know, but that's like it's sick that people. You said 2 years. You started when you were 31. Like it's not
Yeah.
like too late to start some shit.
Nah.
And it's
I
dope
love
because I
it.
see you competing. And what
Yeah.
did now? That was a Fuji tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Now what is the parameters of that? Because I don't know how a competition works.
So it's just
Like, is there weight classes?
It depends on the tournament. Like that one had a weight class, and a weight class I was in was 214 and up,
So it's 214 pounds and up.
and to unlimited, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How much do you weigh?
That day I probably was about 334.
Okay. And is there anyone else in there that's like, in that weight? Like,
Yeah, the motherfucker I was going up against.
that's true. I seen that video. You guys running at that
Yeah,
table,
that dude,
and they
man,
got
I
scared
said,
as
look,
hell.
When he grabbed me, when we first started, he grabbed me. I said, "Oh shit, this motherfucker's strong."
Yeah.
Like, and then I did like one little tester. I always grab the lapel and do a little
Pull
tester.
down.
I was like, "Oh shit, this is a big guy."
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And-
because if they're smaller, you could kind of like manhandle a little bit.
yeah, but you don't want to do that also
Yeah.
because they may also be setting you up to trap your fucking hand and climb up your body somehow.
Yeah, and strike and strangle you to fucking death.
Fucking flying arm bars, flying triangle.
So now, what's like the match? Like, what's the tournament match like? Like, what is it? How long is it? How are you matched up? Are you matched up with the same belt as you?
So yeah, so that one was. Oh, so they also go by age level, and I'm usually in masters. That's 30 and above.
So there's different age levels.
Yeah, so 29 and lower is adult.
Okay.
And then there's whenever there's kids.
Yeah,
teens
kids and
shit
everything.
like that. And then blue belts, masters, adults, weights. What else is there? Then whoever wins, like, so if there's an adult and masters, whoever win that, they have an absolute, and that's between all the weights and all the belt levels.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like whoever wins all their categories, that's who goes.
So if I
against
win
each other.
ultra heavy, you win super heavy, and he win heavy.
So ultra heavy is the 214 and up.
Yeah.
What's super heavy?
Well, I guess for that one it would have been like 213 and like 195.
Oh, okay. The only reason I ask, I just wanted to know like how the weight weight limits were.
That weight was kind of odd. Like even
Yeah.
the numbers they was throwing around, because usually like IBJJF is I think it's 225 and up is ultra,
Yeah.
and 198 or something like that is
It's super.
heavy or super
Oh,
heavy or
okay.
something. I ain't sure because I never look at that shit.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be in that.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm never going to be in that. So the categories go like that, and then there's points. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so like that's what I was gonna ask about. Now I know someone who has been training for like 11 months and won a competition. She won her matches on points.
Yeah.
Now how are points awarded?
Takedowns,
Okay.
positions like side control, mount, back take.
So kind of like wrestling.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
like that.
Yeah. That makes
You know what I mean?
sense.
So if I just keep you in fucking back mount for the whole fucking
Yeah, you're just
time,
getting points.
yeah, just getting points. I
Yeah.
forgot if it's 3 or 4 seconds or something like that. Then they get you.
Do they have like a tech fall like they do in wrestling where you get maxed out on points?
I'm not sure. I don't believe so.
Yeah, that was one
Gordon
thing that
Ryan
was
just beat
interesting.
somebody like 47-0 the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
No. He was winning 47-0 then he subbed him.
Oh,
So it's
Holy
no telling
shit.
what it could have been. But
yeah,
that dude
it would have just kept going.
He's another fucking level.
Jeez. So you have how many matches have you had?
Ooh.
So it's been. I see the picture you posted with all your accolades that you just got. Now, how many matches did you have at that Fuji tournament?
The Fuji only had 2.
2 matches.
Yeah.
So
And
you.
I was upset about that because I believed I was doing 2 divisions, a masters and an adult.
Yeah.
So that way I could have had more than the 2 matches.
Yeah.
But
Now did you only have 2
one.
matches because there was only that many people?
yeah,
in
it
the
was just me and him.
Oh, okay. So you had to go against him twice.
Yeah, which always sucks.
Yeah,
Because he
that's-
knows what you're doing now.
Did you win both times?
Yes.
Now, how did you win?
Submission.
Both times.
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
Yes.
Now, what did you use?
I think the first time I used an Americana, and the second time I just used this like smother technique I do.
Yeah.
It sucks so bad.
Yeah, I mean, you're a big ass dude. Like, it's overwhelming.
Horrible. Like
I
I put
bet.
my gi over your mouth and then like trap your head and shoulders, and then I take my fingers, like these 4 fingers, and cover your nose.
Like mankind.
Like literally cover your nose, cover your mouth, pressure down, trap your head, trap hair, and you're literally stuck in that little triangle, and I pressure down on it,
Yeah.
and like it's literally panic. Like you can see,
Yeah.
sometimes you can fight through it if you just get that angle and turn your head. You know what I mean? It could work.
The
But
first classes, I panic.
I'll show you the video. You'll literally see the panic where it's like, and then it's like, oh shit.
Well, that's what I was explaining beforehand. Like, so I've done like 6 or 7 classes, and in the beginning, whenever I was there, like the setup of a class is, the instructor teaches you a technique, an offensive technique. You drill for 20 minutes or whatever. Then he teaches you the defense to that technique, and then you drill that for 20 minutes, and then you roll for 20 minutes, like live
Yeah.
from the position, and you're just in the beginning, I didn't know what to expect. I mean, you never know what to expect.
Yeah.
I've listened to shit for 10 years about them explaining it. But in that minute, you could sit there and like learn how he does it. But in that minute that you're rolling, all that shit goes out of your mind. I've never, in that moment, I could be executing the position fine while we're like going through it slow. But in that minute where someone tries to grab your arm, I forget everything.
Yeah.
And I know it's because I'm new, and I know that I have to just like not panic and just think through it and just calm down.
Yeah.
But it's overwhelming at first.
Think about it, man. As a guy, or even as a strong woman, or as a woman, period, having someone restrain you is just not a good fucking feeling.
That's
the first
exactly
thing
it.
you want to do is get the fuck,
It's fight or flight.
Get off. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, dude.
It's just a natural reaction. That's what you want to do. But even me, like, it's amazing to me, like, even at my size, like when I first started, I go down there, some of the guys, little as hell, they get on me. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you feel like just like a swarm is just coming at you. Now, did you weigh the same whenever you first started?
I was 388.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You lost 50 pounds doing this.
Yeah. I mean, I've been down to 298.
Yeah.
So, like, for those matches, for the super fight, I got down to 298.
And like you'll now, how long is now? Before I'm going too far into it. Now you're at this Fuji thing. You're at the Fuji tournament. You won the first match. You won the second match. So you won the gold.
Yeah.
Now that's incredible. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now you posted a picture of a bunch of other medals. So you've done a bunch of tournaments.
Yeah.
And I mean, do you do well? You lose?
I've never not been on the podium. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Jeez, no big deal or nothing.
Yeah. No, and then one time, there's 3 medals in there, and there are actually 2 silver and a bronze. And,
Yeah.
It was a day I just did some dumb shit. I just got click happy online and just signed up. And then once I got to the tournament, I was still like fresh blue belt. I just got my blue belt. I just wanted to do a tournament, you know what I mean? And I really didn't pay attention to the rules or understand them too well. So I would do a match. Well, I would do a division. I did one division, boom. And I done signed up for adults, masters, absolute, and no-gi.
Okay, yeah.
So I done signed up for all this shit, and there were so many people there.
Oh, I
And
bet.
it was a fucking round robin tournament.
So you're just going all day.
So it was just going all day. I didn't really realize that.
Yeah.
And now here's the worst part is they were calling my name back to back for each division.
Yeah.
And I didn't know I could tell them, hey, I just did a match. I need 5 minutes. I would do one,
And then go
run
do another
to
one.
the next mat, do one, run to the next mat,
Holy
do
shit.
one. To the point I'm like covered, like got to change gis and everything.
Yeah.
The guy announcing, like, he just seen me, like, he came over and was like, man, I'm so sorry. Like, cause he's just seeing me doing all this shit. Like, I'm in that motherfucker, like, you know what I mean? Looking
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the Crypt
yeah.
Keeper, cramped up like hell. You know what I mean? I'm trying not, and then before, like, I don't like to eat or nothing, cause fuck that. I ain't trying to shit on myself. in
I
front of
know,
everybody.
right?
Like, that shit happens.
I'm afraid to
So,
eat before I go because I'm afraid to puke.
Yeah, and then the worst part is, you get there so long, sometimes shit get behind schedule. Oh my God.
Yeah,
yo.
he's starving and shit.
Starving. Then you get tired and cool down. But I think I got subbed. I got subbed one time in that tournament.
Yeah.
Me and this one guy in the finals for the absolute. At that point, he was definitely like just a little technically better than me. I didn't really have the patience.
Was
when
he
got
same
down.
size?
No, he was a smaller dude.
Okay.
Smaller dude, but he was a blue belt closer to on. I
Yeah,
think he got his
more
purple after that.
Yeah, more
But-
experienced blue belt.
Yeah, more experienced blue belt, but I was like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He got
I mean-
me like he got me somewhere and like turned me, and I could hear my coach telling me he's about to turn you, he's about to turn you. Warren's like, he's about to turn you, he's about to turn you. I was like, oh fuck, he's about to turn me, he's turning me. He turned me and caught me in like this little arm bar.
Yeah.
But
That's wild.
Yeah.
What was it like to perform at your first tournament? Like, how nervous were you?
well, you know what? Not nervous at all.
No.
I was high as a kite. I do all my tournaments high as a kite. And
You train
also-
high?
Yes.
Every time.
Yes.
Majority-
not every time.
majority
Not
of
every
the
time.
times,
If
though.
there's kids classes in there, I'm probably not high.
That's good then.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. That's
I try. Sometimes I forget the schedule. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be like, all right, there's no kid. I'll be like, oh, fuck.
Just banging
And
like
then the
weed.
kids will be like, it smells like Mr. Lonnie's in here. I'll be like, oh, man. And sometimes I'll just turn around and run.
Come back to the later class.
Yeah, because
So
I don't try and be disrespectful with her now.
absolutely.
But no, you know what it is also? I think being on stage, working with Wiz,
Yeah.
all those fucking people staring at us all day and shit.
That's a good point, I guess.
I guess I never, like, I don't get, like, nervous, like, oh,
I didn't
there's
necessarily
people here.
mean because of people. I mean because of just like you performing. Like, I mean,
Nah.
no? That's, I mean, like, it's good though.
I'm usually thinking, like, fuck, man, Scooby-Doo always caught the motherfuckers. Like, I'm somewhere else, man,
Yeah.
always. Like, I'm never there. I don't want to overthink that shit.
Now, what was it like whenever you first started training? Like, whenever you first started training, what was your mindset? Like, you had you were a fan of MMA and
this
shit.
shit
like
is
that.
hard as fuck.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, you didn't have any experience,
Oh.
so like, you're like, did you catch on easily in the beginning?
I caught on really easy, like, pretty quick.
Yeah,
I think that's how, like, me and Breeze got our blue belt so fast.
yeah,
Well, that's coming from, like, literally growing up in the hood and just standing around with your homies wrestling.
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
you know, like in Pittsburgh, we really start wrestling on the sidewalk, and you gotta sink your hips. And in the street wrestling with your friends, they're grabbing your pants leg. So you
Yeah.
gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get down there. And
Now let me ask you, and I'll put a pin in what I'm talking about, just because I want to know. You said now growing up, you had street fighting technique just from over the years, and you like fucking around with your friends and everything. But like, what else were you doing in like did you play sports? Did you like what were you like in school?
school, I was ass, man. I was crazy, man. I wasn't like no bully or nothing. I hated bullies.
Yeah, but like you were probably not.
I
making
literally,
it.
you would catch me like maybe fucking around, going down there to chill out with the special kids every once in a while.
Yeah,
Going down there to fuck with them, see what they on for a little bit.
yeah,
But I was a dude, like I was just mingling around each circle, checking out everybody. Like I wasn't trying to get stuck with.
yeah. You were just
Because my
friends
homies in the
there,
hood
you know?
knew me from the hood. I lived with these dudes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we see each other morning, noon, night.
So you
We
go to
stay at
school,
each
you
other's
get to
house.
mingle with everyone else.
Yeah, at school, I'm trying to see what the Jewish people's like. Let me go see. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no fucking Jewish people. So
Now, where'd you go to school at?
Older Dice.
Older Dice.
Yeah, I'm a dragon.
Okay.
saying?
That's what you're. Wait, so Older Dice is your mascots were dragons?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, we're the dragons.
I did not know that. Huh. It's interesting.
Yeah.
So did you play sports?
Oh yeah, I did. I played football.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that is right.
How long?
I don't know. I fucking hate football.
Yeah, I don't
I
watch
was
it.
really good at that shit.
Yeah, like I wasn't bad at football at all, just because I was bigger and I was disciplined. But like, you know, now I don't watch a game. Like I
I only watched the Steelers.
can't.
Only watched the Steelers.
I couldn't give a
Like,
fuck
that's it.
less about football now, and it's weird because like I devoted my whole life to it, and it's just you know I think about it now, and I think about all the football shit and all the CTE and everything. You said you're a fan of podcasts, so did you ever hear that podcast Gladiator? So Gladiator is about Aaron Hernandez from the
football player?
Patriots. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, the wildest podcast ever. They talk about his
So
life.
they say it's about a CTE with his shit?
CTE, and they said that at 23, his brain, whenever he died at 23, whenever he died, was as bad as looked like a 70-year-old's brain.
Yeah.
It was the most severe case of CTE they've ever seen. And, you know, just the whole podcast, it's only 8 episodes and then it's done. So it's a quick listen. But the whole podcast is so interesting. They just dig into his life and they like have actual like phone recordings, interviews and everything. Super, super interesting to listen to. But, you know, I think about that and I think of like what it was like back in the day. I've never once heard anyone talk about anything with your head. Like,
yeah.
and I've talked about it on here before. We were in like that era where it was just like rub some dirt on it and get back out there. You know what I mean?
hell
And I just
yeah.
probably have like a half a concussion.
Yeah.
Because I would just run as fast as I could into people and just fucking mow people
Bow!
over. You know what I mean? And
Like that dinosaur from Jurassic Park. Wow.
knocking over that
Fuck.
Jeep.
Yeah. Like I had a homeboy, man. This motherfucker hit so hard. I literally seen he really like knock the face mask off.
Yeah, dude, and I mean it's just now. Your son just trains jiu-jitsu.
He does boxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, squash, saxophone.
Wait, squash.
Squash. Is
What's
like,
that?
Like, you know when you're in that gym in that glass room with the blue ball, the tennis,
Like racquetball?
like the indoor tennis shit. Yeah,
Oh my god, really?
yeah. My son's a fucking black ass white kid.
Yeah,
He's like
I'm not-
Kevin Hart's son. Like, Dad, where's my flops? Wi-Fi is down. Like, I'm gonna FaceTime him after this so you can meet him. That's my man, though.
I
man.
never met anyone that played squash.
Yeah, he plays squash.
That's wild. I
He's-
played racquetball for a minute whenever I was up at Slippery Rock, but
Yeah.
I was trash at it.
He rock climbs too.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's real dope. So I mean, like, was he like wrestling and shit before you got into jiu-jitsu?
Yes.
Oh, that's sick then.
Yeah, he was wrestling first.
Now you didn't do any wrestling or nothing in high school?
No,
makes
not in
sense.
high school. I was at summer school a lot. We'll just put it like that.
That's all right.
No, but it was just like man, I was having fun in high school.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
you know what
that
I
makes
mean?
sense. Yeah.
Like,
It's
I
the
would
people
have
that either
fun.
played football, or it was either people that were playing football or people in the fans having a good time, or in the stands having like a good time.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
yeah,
out there,
yeah.
just like wilding out and shit.
And then I actually ended up playing. Once I was like, all right, let me get my fucking grades together and quit bullshitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm bullshitting enough. Let me get up out of here. You know what I mean? You know your mom only wants to see you get a diploma. And
Yeah, for
so
sure.
it got close. I was like, all right, let me quit fucking around.
Now, what was like your so your security for Wiz?
Yeah.
Now, what was going on at that time with this? With like all the music shit? Was that happening at this time?
Well, I'm older, so
So what is he? Is he 30?
he is 30. Yeah, just 30.
So you're older. Yeah. So you're older than him.
So at that time, he wasn't there yet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, after you're out of high school and shit like that, what were you what were you doing?
After high school, I was doing. I did a couple things, man. What the fuck was I doing? Yeah, I went to community college for a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah, I went to CCAC.
Me too.
I went there to be a massage therapist.
Is that what you went for? Massage
yeah,
therapy?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What made you get into that?
Just fucking touching people, touching some women. At that point in time, I
You
was
making
like,
bread too for that.
Yeah, like I'm gonna rub down ladies. You know what I mean? Some video girls or something.
I'm pretty good.
But then I went to another school to be remember I told you I love animals and shit, so I went to another school to be a vet tech.
Really?
Yeah. And then like I was all in for that shit, you know what I mean? Then it was like, boom, you gotta put a dog to sleep. I was like, oh, dropping out this bitch. Like,
Really?
I can't put no fucking dog
That's a
to sleep.
requirement to do that.
I don't know if it was a requirement, but it damn sure was on the fucking curriculum at that point. I was like, nah, I'm out of here,
Yeah,
man.
I couldn't do that.
cool.
Have you been in a room with a dog and you had to put him to sleep?
Nope.
Yeah, like
Can't do it.
I know.
I won't even watch a dog's purpose, man. You want to see me cry? Put on a movie with a dog.
Yeah, but
man.
what about your own pet?
No.
You can't do it.
Hell no.
Bro, that's your dog. Your dog, imagine.
I had a dog who just passed.
Yeah.
He fucking lived the best life ever. And when he went peaceful. He took a final breath, closed his eyes, and went. Everybody, it's crazy. He walked up to everybody in the house. They petted him. Nobody even knew what was going on. He went and laid in his bed,
Really?
took his breath. That was it. Buried him. You know what I'm saying?
that's good,
I'm not doing that shit.
I know.
I can't do it.
But I'm talking about if you have a dog and it needs to be put to sleep.
What is need to be put to sleep?
I'm talking about has aggressive cancer, needs to be put to sleep. If you have a dog that needs that and they're like, this dog is in super bad pain, it needs to be put to sleep, you have to go in there with that dog. That dog, if you leave that dog in there by itself and it's looking around with some random ass girl,
I didn't think you could go in there with those dogs.
100%.
When they euthanize dogs, you can go in there?
1,000,000%. My brother's dog passed away. He had a fucking vet come to his house.
Yeah.
It was some fucked up shit.
Nah,
I'm the
'cause
same way. 100%, dude.
Oh no, you know what? Matter of fact, we had a dog. He got fucking poisoned. Some fucker
Jesus.
threw like something over the fence. Maybe what's the car shit again? Like
Antifreeze.
antifreeze or something like that.
That is the worst.
So poisoned him. And he got like fucked up and shit. Like point of no return.
Ugh,
And
that's fucked up.
Actually, they did have to put him down. So I forgot I did have a dog who actually went through that, but they didn't tell none of us we can go in the room. So that's what I'm saying.
They're
like,
probably way
can
off.
do that shit?
Yeah.
So
I think if they're coherent, they can, because who knows? If you think about it, I see fucked up shit on Facebook and it fucks me up. You know, having Facebook messes me up.
Man, I'm with you, bro.
It's all just negative shit.
I still want to find that kid who threw that puppy in there with the fucking crocodiles, bro.
Yeah, I seen that video.
If I find him to this day, I'll throw his ass right the fuck in there.
I think about that. Me and my brother used to watch that Animal Cops on like the Animal Planet.
I can't watch that shit
Me
either.
and my brother used to be like, bro, we could never do this.
Bro, that
because
shit-
I would straight up beat someone to death with a cane.
I'll be like, I'll turn into John Wick.
Yeah.
I'm turning straight into fucking John Wick about my dog, man.
Yeah, that's a sick movie.
But every time I'm like, it's right here. Every time I try and watch that animal shit,
Yeah.
something always look, there's a dog who's all fucked up. I'll be in there like, all right, turn on Rambo. Turn
Yeah,
on
dude.
Rambo. Like, I'm just like,
I
do
could
something
watch
tough.
I could watch fucked up. I could watch gore, people dying and shit
All
like
day.
that. But
All
like,
day.
you know, that shit and like little kids getting cancer and shit like that.
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
me up.
Yeah. Look, that's the one thing I will always fear about, like, becoming like a big name or like a celebrity or something like that. Somebody who has to like do things like that. Like, I was like, damn, fuck everything else. Like,
Like sports
would
people
I be
that,
able to deal with going into a room and just seeing this
see
kid
someone with
who I
terminal
know,
cancer.
like a kid, though, like, you know, it's like, that's
Yeah.
it. Like, I'm like, damn, that sucks.
That's sad as shit. I
That
mean, I'm sure,
sucks.
but like it's worth it. Like I'm sure. I mean, Wiz is definitely
Yeah,
at the point where he
yeah,
does
yeah.
that. Like I'm
Yeah.
sure, and I mean, it's super.
But that's what I'm saying. Even though I'm like there, it's
Yeah.
still that's on Wednesday.
I
like, you
know.
know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
what I mean. Like
I never even asked him about that shit. I be
You
wanting
being
to be
able to
like,
go in there, like that's you got to be like all the Sidney Crosby. You'll see videos of him going with all the kids. That's
like
fucked up.
the WWE dudes. Like,
Oh my god,
man, that one little dude, he almost made me fucking cry. What was his name? Connor, something, but he was from Pittsburgh,
Yeah,
and he got sick, and they started a whole like
yeah, I seen
foundation
it.
for him. I
and
think
then you
Stephanie
got
McMahon.
you got people like Cody Garbrandt with that Maddox
Yeah.
kid too. Like that's
Yeah,
it's
wait,
incredible. People
his
do
shit's
that.
terminal.
No.
Oh, I was
but
gonna
like,
say, what the fuck?
no, I'm
'Cause
sorry.
I actually talked to Cody a lot, like on Instagram and shit like that.
Yeah, Cody. I mean, like, I hope he gets back in there and starts fucking people up again.
Yeah.
You know that dude. Back in the day, whenever he was at Pittsburgh Fight Club, whenever I had that clothing line,
Yeah.
you know, I hit him up. I was like, "Yo, dude, I'm just a random local kid." He was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll wear this." He put it
Yeah.
on, posted shit on it.
Yeah,
It's dope.
that's tight.
So how? I mean, you didn't make it that long in the vet techs.
Fuck no.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Hell
able
no.
to.
I was up out of there.
I would never be able to be a vet.
And then after that, that's when like, yeah, I say like a little bit after that, that's when like the music started to
Yeah.
pick up a little bit.
So like what's like what's that like for you? Like you're like shit's happening and Wiz was just like, I need some security. And you're just I mean, what's your job? To just travel around and make sure people don't fucking get out of pocket?
Man, at the end of the day, security honestly is just making sure that man make it home safe.
Yeah.
At the end of the night. Via that be like, you know what I mean, making sure he ain't doing nothing crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just
Nothing
being a
too
safe
wild.
eye.
Yeah, just making sure he cool. Just having his back.
Yeah, for sure.
You know
That's
what I
good.
mean? Like, that's what it really, well, for us, because we're family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's me and my brother doing security for, you know what I mean, our cousin.
Yeah.
So it's like family, so it's a little different anyway.
Yeah, it's
like,
a little bit more
it's like,
inner
all right,
circle.
We've been looking out for each other.
Yeah,
so,
because you've all like I mean,
yeah, like
been
you know what I
running
mean. The
strong
brothers
together.
is there, Chevy,
Yeah.
brothers, Sledgerin and Nate's. You know what I mean, cousins. Me and Sledgerin's cousins through marriage. Fucking, you know what I mean, Wiz and Breeze. Cousins.
whole spider
Wiz
web.
And Motors, uncle and
Yeah,
nephew.
I knew that. Yeah.
You know what I mean, like, and then we all been around each other since Superman underwear.
Now you travel all around with him.
Yeah, when we're touring. And
Like
shit
where
that.
you been all different countries?
Yeah.
What's your favorite place you've been?
Australia, Brazil.
Is it wild ever? Have you been in Brazil?
Yeah, love Brazil.
Yeah, it's
Love
probably
Brazil.
be insane. I never been out of the country.
I like going to just a couple places. I hate Europe.
Really?
Sorry, I can't stand it.
What do you dislike about it?
Everything's just small. It's just fucking. I don't like the food.
It's built for small people.
Yeah, I don't like the fucking food.
Yeah.
I don't like the food.
I mean,
I'm
that
not a
makes
fan
sense.
of like the smell.
Are you? I mean, like, I'm a big food dude. I mean, like, anytime we go anywhere, I'm eating.
Of course, you could look
Yeah,
at me and say,
yeah.
I'm a
You
big
know what I
food
mean?
dude.
I know you're a big food dude. But Brazil would be sick to go to.
Brazil has great food.
My last boss, she was born in Brazil and she came over, you know.
Yeah.
And
New Zealand's dope too. Sorry.
New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand's dope.
What's like the most bizarre place you've been? Like you've been to some wild shit, like Iceland, somewhere like that.
Have we been to Iceland? I went somewhere where it was never dark, man. That shit was wild as fuck. It was
Really?
like dark for maybe like 2 hours. I think it was like Norway or some shit.
That's
Like,
insane.
it was fucking crazy. Like you just like, but everything's just so like clean and fresh over there. Like
Oh yeah.
the green grass over there is fucking HD
Whole different
4K
world.
green. Like the water.
Now, how
is
do you get
clear.
weed over there? You fans?
Someone always has weed.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna say. I mean,
Someone
like
always
you
has
obviously
weed.
are a weed advocate, so
Yeah, I
it's
love
like
weed.
you wouldn't be able to
Love weed.
get through without it. I'd assume. I mean, I'm sure you've
love
been to.
weed.
Have you been to places where you guys can't get it? Like, isn't China?
No. Never-
Isn't it like in China? It's like super forbidden or whatever.
Well, I haven't gone to China.
Okay,
I haven't gone to China.
I think
but
Rogan has talked about it, where like you know, it's like people could go to jail for years for having
for
weed.
seeds. Like for seeds, you can get in trouble.
That's
But,
crazy.
yeah, no. There's been times like I'm spoiled
Yeah.
as far as smoking because I'm a super late smoker. I didn't start till I was 28 or 29.
Really?
Yeah. I waited a long fucking time.
Why is
Like,
that, you think?
I don't know. It was just meant for me to wait.
You drank before though?
Yeah, I used to drink heavy.
Okay.
I used to drink heavy. I quit drinking. I used to smoke Black and Milds.
Oh yeah.
I stopped those cold.
You ever
turkey,
smoke
so-
cigarettes?
Nah, no cigarettes. That's
good.
Cigarettes. So, like, I stopped all those. That was after high school shit,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
doing all that. And we were in the studio. Wiz was in there making a song. Somebody. What's his name? Damn, he cool as fuck. For Sean. He was making a song for Sean. Everybody was in there. I had just like got a haircut. I had
Yeah.
long hair, got it cut again. And I was like, man, fuck, I want to smoke some weed. Let me see what this shit's about. So I was like, Wiz, roll me a joint.
You never smoked before that?
And I didn't smoke, man.
Wow.
I'm not a smoker. Not a smoker.
And you fell in love with it?
Yeah, that shit was for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you could have seen Wiz's face when I looked at that man and said, hey, I said, look, I'm going upstairs to get a haircut. When I come back down, roll me a joint. He stopped. He was like, yo, is you for real? Like, he just looked, he was like, yo, is you for real? I remember vividly. And he just looked like, it's on tape somewhere. Someone has the film somewhere. So he's like, you for real? I'm like, yeah, man, I want to smoke some weed. He's like he's excited and shit.
Yeah,
He's like,
pumped
I'm
about it.
waiting for this. So
That's dope though.
and at this time, he's smoking joints now.
Yeah.
So wasn't no blunts. And I think that maybe had a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Because when my friends used to smoke weed, they smoked tons of fucking weed for forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when they used to smoke blunts, and I would get a fucking headache. Like, I always loved the smell of weed when it was in that fucking bag or whatever they had in them before it was
Yeah.
in there. Like, I wanted rooms to smell like that all day. But when they put it in that fucking blunt and light it, man, I used to like just get headaches and shit. So
Yeah.
I think whenever Wiz and them switched over to the papers and shit, it kind of a
Welcomed
lot of
it in
shit
a little bit
changed.
more.
Yeah, the smells changed. I didn't have a headache.
That's a good point. It's
You know
not
what I
a
mean? They
yeah.
can smoke in my car now every once in a while. Oh, you can ask them. I never let the motherfucker smoke in my car. If I let them smoke in my car, they was happy as shit. Like, what, I can smoke in here? Like,
That's
I would
dope,
let Wiz
though.
smoke in there, and he, you know what I mean? He took it as like a
That's
honor
respect.
because he knew I wouldn't let you smoke in my fucking car.
And then it's been a match made in heaven for yins.
yeah, and it was just like,
Because so you now I first heard about this. You're involved with something called the High Rollers tournament.
yes, the
And
Rollerz.
can you explain a little bit what that is?
Yes, I can explain exactly what that is. So the High Rollers is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. It is put on by myself and my partner Matt Stoddard at Mighty Matt on platforms. So it came up at Stout, me training. I was
Yeah.
high, I had an open mat. And I had like like the best open mat ever. You know what I mean? I was in there going to town. Like, I was like, fuck. And I smoked heavy. Like, I smoked a whole joint. And I think I like ripped the bong like right before I went in, because I carried like a mini on the go bong with me at this time.
Yeah.
So I like fucking ripped it. And went in there, had like the best open mat. My wind was amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I was just relaxed and calm.
Felt right.
Wasn't over gripping and shit. So at the end of it, I was sitting up under the Henzo sign. You know where the Henzo sign is?
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So I was sitting up under the Henzo sign, and I was just like, man, I wonder what would happen. An open mat full of people high. Like, who would just fucking run that shit? And I was like, I wonder if a fucking tournament of high people. And I was like, if you get a pound of weed. I was like, that's what I want to happen. I would love that. And so I kept the idea with me, and then ended up running into Matt. I know Matt through me and Matt met through Nate Diaz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my homie and shit. So,
How did you link up with them?
music and training?
Oh, okay,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? He came to the concert to check Wiz out.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? He fucking Wiz's music and shit.
Yeah,
and Nick,
yeah.
Him and Nick came.
That's dope.
And the other homie, Nick McDermott, that's the homie up in Stockton. So they ended up coming through a couple times, and you know what I mean, a couple times me and Matt busted up. Got cool, got tight. Threw the idea to Matt. Matt's just like,
Fuck yeah.
yo. This is Matt when he's fucking on or something. His eyes get real big. He start making these faces like, yo, man, fuck, man. You like, he has his joint like fucking.
You're on
like,
some shit.
like
You're
the
on some
Fonz.
shit.
Like, he hit his joint like he got a pack of Newports rolled up in his sleeve. And there's a hot rod truck out front. He hits his joint. He's like, Lon, look, man, I'm telling you, man. We should fucking do this, man. We can, you know what I mean? Do that shit. So I was just like, he would see me all the time and call me and be like, let's do this. I'm
Yeah.
like, whatever, man, whatever. Like, I'm working at the time, so I'm just
Yeah.
busy and shit. And one day I was like, man, fuck it, let's see what's up. Like, he called me, he's like, so what's up, man? What you want to do? And I was like, come on, let's do it. He's like, you for real? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you for real? Yeah. He's like, all right, boom, I'll call you back. Boom. This motherfucker called me back with a whole tournament set up, man.
Really?
Like, venue, sponsors. Like, that's what Matt do. Matt's a monster at that shit. Started agency, man.
Produces.
But he like, you know what I mean? He just
Makes
makes
shit
shit work
happen.
behind the scenes and shit.
Yeah.
He's real passionate about it. You know what
That's
I mean?
dope, dude.
But, so it ended up working at me and him.
So when was the first one?
The first one was June 10th. My dumb ass almost said 1990 something. But it was June 10th,
16?
Nah.
15?
Nah.
More before that?
It's recent as hell, man. 18?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So just this past year?
Yeah. The second one was what, October?
Damn.
Yeah. No. The first one was
17, 2000.
No. June. Yeah, June 10th, 2018.
Yeah, now that you think about it, so that podcast with Joe Schilling and stuff, that wasn't that long ago. So you're right. Yeah,
That wasn't
2000.
long ago at all.
Because I first heard about this on Rogan's.
Yeah.
So, like, I knew nothing about it, and I heard about it on Rogan. And then, like, you know, researching it.
guy.
Yeah, researching a little bit more, I was like, what the fuck? And like, it was all just like 6 degrees of separation. And, like, I was like, holy shit. So, so what is, like, the format of this? Is it like...
So it's basically how I said about that open mat. So basically, you get in there, you get into the warm up area. You been in any tournaments yet?
No.
No tournaments yet?
No.
So when you go to tournaments, they usually got a warm up mat.
Yeah.
A bullpen. Basically.
I've been to wrestling
All right.
tournaments.
Well, yeah, the same shit.
Yeah, they got their
mat
warm-up
over
mats
there.
and everything.
So basically, you're over in the warm up mat, stretching, doing your thing or whatever. Call you up, you and your opponent. Yeah, y'all doobie, the same thing. You guys
A
hit
whole
it.
joint.
Yeah, y'all hit it the same amount of time. So
Oh, okay, so whatever's
not like-
understanded
yeah,
between it.
it's not like
If people
hey,
want to smoke a whole joint, they can,
they
but
can
it
smoke
has
a
to
whole
be
if they
even.
want. Yeah,
Okay.
they can just do 3 hits each.
Do they get to
Don't matter.
choose if it's like a sativa or an indica?
They don't get to choose that shit.
Smoking and do it.
Yeah, they just doing this shit.
That's fucking
It's all the
wild.
same. You know what I'm saying?
And after that, they just have a match.
After that, they go out there and they have a match, and it's 5-minute match, sub only, so there's no points.
Oh, okay.
And then the previous ones there was a EBS style. So if it went to overtime, you went to who can escape the fastest or fastest submission.
Oh, okay.
From the armbar position or the back tech.
So that's a way to decide like a sudden death.
Yeah, basically like a sudden death.
Oh, shit.
But this time we figured out a whole bunch of different set of rules, and it should make everything go a lot smoother, and it's on you.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Don't leave it to the ref for the ref to say.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Now,
So
is this gi or no gi?
Both.
Yeah, and do you have different classes? So there's a no gi part and then there's a gi part, or is it?
There's a gi day and there's a
Oh,
no
okay,
gi day.
yeah.
So the 30th would be the gi day, 31st is no gi day.
Jeez, how many people do you have in?
Right now, I'm not even sure because I just announced it last week.
No. I mean, how many people were at like the
Oh,
first
the last one?
Yeah.
Shit, man. What was it? 66?
Oh shit, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And where was that one at?
That was the first one.
Yeah,
Was in L.A. at downtown at a venue in L.A. downtown.
and it turned out to be like a pretty good turnout.
Man, that shit turned out to be an amazing turnout.
And did you guys have that televised?
We had it streaming on Be Real TV. Be Real.
Oh yeah, Be Real from
Cypress Hill.
Cypress Hill.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
That's the homie. I got him back in the gym training.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's
he was
what's
a
up.
brown belt in Shotokan karate.
wow.
So he's
He
I
doing
believe
jiu-jitsu
he's a
now?
brown belt, so he might have got his black belt by now. I'm not even sure, but
Oh yeah,
I'll check and see.
that is
But
wild.
he seen me in Breeze training. He like, I would be on him like, yo man, because like people didn't know like he was training all that time. So
Yeah, I had no
I'd be on
idea.
him like, hey man, when you get back in the gym, he's like, man, I swear I'm gonna get in. I just be on his ass, like,
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
gonna
for
do
sure.
it? And he got back in there. You know what I mean?
Now, let me ask you a question. So, what do you prefer personally? Do you prefer gi or no gi? You like gi.
Yeah,
Now, why do you prefer it?
because I like to grab a motherfucker and hold them still so I can
Okay.
breathe.
Yeah, there's like a so
You know?
so I never really understood like I prefer no gi
Yeah.
just because
You're a
like,
wrestler.
Yeah, well, I think that has something to do with it, but I like the you know, I like that it's just like your body and you don't have like that other factor in the equation of a gi where people could grab, use it to choke, people could like use it. And I get that, and that's a whole different like way to finesse it, and that's a whole different respect. Yeah. And I think the fact that I don't like it so far yet, excuse me, is because I'm not like, you know, I'm not like good at it yet.
Yeah.
And I think I mean like I definitely appreciate it. I like it. It's just no-gi to me seems to be like more natural feeling.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. So Jesus.
And then like with the gi, I like that chess game because there's so many strangles. You know what I mean? So many chokes, so many different ways to reverse somebody.
Yeah, and you have that whole different
ways to put down the
equation.
lapel. Yeah, that shit's amazing.
Fucking dying there for a second. Now did you participate in that high rollers?
No. I just sat back and watched like an evil boss. You know what I mean?
The gangster
All I was
kingpin?
missing was like a shaved cat.
One of them bald cats.
Yeah.
Now, I seen you had a picture of who did I see? Now is there's professional like UFC fighters that are involved with that?
I believe so.
Like, how did Joe Schilling and all them get involved with it?
Joe Schilling's a good friend of Matt's.
Oh, okay. And they pretty much like were promoing it.
Well, Joe was getting back into MMA and shit, so he started training back in jiu-jitsu, and you know what I mean, needed to do a tournament.
Yeah.
So, what better tournament to do than the fucking one where you can smoke and get the nerves off?
Yeah, for sure.
Relax, and he did fucking great, man.
That's awesome.
He did great. He went for like flying triangles and shit. Like he got so much respect that day.
And even just like I mean, like I have I just scratched the surface, but like just even having them like couple classes, you get such an insane respect for it even more because like we were talking about on the porch, like you're part of the circle of it. You could kind of understand like how fucking hard it is. Like an example I used immediately after I started going to these classes was like how people were bitching about Conor McGregor and Khabib and how like the whole fight was on the ground. It was boring.
You get Khabib off of you then.
Yeah, dude. Like
now you know.
And it's like I always had a respect for it, but this is a whole nother level because like in 2 minutes of rolling, of you just trying to like get someone off of your fucking back, it's the most exhausting thing ever. You're just dead.
I'm punching you now.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and MMA, like, I'm not a big. Are you a boxing fan?
Yeah.
See, I don't watch it too much.
Anything combat, I'm all in.
I mean, and I'm usually am too, but boxing, like, boxing. I watch the Floyd Mayweather and the Conor McGregor fight, obviously, but like, I see Floyd and I see him hit and then get out of the way, get out of the way, and like I understand that that's like, he's winning and shit like that, but I love MMA and how it's like, it's all the different factors. Like you're adding in so many different things.
A full body fight.
Yeah, full body fight. Like you can get choked to death, you can get knocked out, you can get fucking, all that shit. And it's, I mean, I've been a fan for a long time. Who were some of your personal favorites to watch?
Nick.
Oh yeah,
Nick.
I mean, like he's always fun to watch. And Nate.
Yeah,
they're both
Nick
always
and
fun.
Nate. Hell yeah.
Anyone that's out there like making like the like playing that part, like Michael Bisping, like dude's a fucking monster.
They was always like. You know what I mean? My guys. But, so, you know what I mean? Nick and Nate, Johnny Bones.
I'm excited
but
to see
I can go back, like, further than that. Like,
so you've been around, like how did you get involved with liking it?
My cousin Sledger.
Oh, yeah?
Was his producer. So Sledger.
Yeah.
Me and him, we just, like, we had garbage, like how we was talking about the DVDs.
Yeah.
Me and him literally had garbage bags of DVDs.
And just would watch them.
Man, like, sit there, go to Walmart. 3-4 in the morning.
Fuck yeah, the 2 for $5, like $5 bins and shit.
Man, leave Walmart, come back, get us our chips and dip, sit down, boom.
That's the
DVD
best.
time, like just watching. I used to be sitting there like, I'm gonna fucking do this shit one day. Fuck that.
And that's how everyone is. It's like you're always like, I'm gonna do this one day, but then you gotta fucking start.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, like. It's like that thing where you always be like, oh, I wish I'd have found this 10 years ago and shit.
Yeah.
So the thing is, if I would have really known about this 10 years ago, like I didn't know there was a gym here. Like
that's a good point.
I didn't think it was actually possible to do the shit here.
Yeah.
Like that, you know what I mean? That was my thing. Like,
that's true. And how long has Stout been around? Do you know?
I'm not sure exactly how long, but they were in Lawrenceville at first, like I think down by the bowling alley, past the bank, PNC or whatever. They were down there at first. Then they went up to right up by that church on Smallman, by that donut shop and shit.
Oh, okay.
They were down there.
Yeah.
Then they moved to the building we're at now, and now we're about to relocate
up to like the 20th block or some shit.
You seen that building yet?
No.
Oh.
Is it sick?
That's just nice.
I know. I hear that it's gonna be.
I ride past
insane.
there all the time just to look at that shit. I'll be looking like I'm gonna slam so many people right there.
Is it bigger?
It's I don't know how to describe it for real because it's so like open and just like.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. When do you know when that's supposed to be happening?
I'm not sure yet.
I know they said in a couple months.
Well, it was supposed to be like this month for sure, but I guess like they ran into some problems.
I'm sure you run into some shit.
Yeah,
now
always.
You're about to do this like high rollers here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, this is open though.
Now, what do you mean by that?
So this one is basically a qualifier to get to the main one, the big one you see with all the lights and the extravagance.
Okay,
that's how me and Matt gonna push this shit this year.
Now, where is this one gonna be at?
This one will be out at
Pittsburgh
the,
Convention Center.
No. Damn, what's it called again? Out Harmerville. You know where Naga and all that shit was at?
Yeah.
The indoor sports arena.
Yeah. I know.
Let me get this shit right before I start fucking.
That's absolutely. Go ahead.
Yeah. Make sure. Matt's always sending me some dope ass shit, sending me ideas. And Pittsburgh Indoor Sports Arena.
Pittsburgh indoor sports arena.
out Harmonville or Cheswick.
And how long? And when is that going to be?
March 30th and 31st.
30th and 31st, and an open is to qualify. So now, how are you going to factor in the cannabis
And to which one? This one?
into this one?
This one right here is no consumption.
Okay.
Because I wanted to make
No,
sure.
no public consumption.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in your car getting it in, shoot me a fucking message. Say, hey, we in the car. I'm
So
gonna
was
come
it
out
eat
there.
1,000 milligram edible?
Yeah, I mean, that's on you. I'm not stopping nobody from competing like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You are 100% welcome to do that. But
Yeah.
this one, you know what I mean? We want to make sure we're able to get venues.
Yeah, for
and
that-
have
that-
some good tournaments.
That's
and
why I was
shit.
curious about, because I
Yeah.
know that like it can't be what it is out in LA.
Yeah, so these ones can be a little family friendly.
So
You know what I mean?
you have people that are going to enter for this,
Yeah.
and then you're going to do the different, like the super heavyweight,
Yeah.
all that, and you're going to go through and you're going to have to qualify, and then the qualifiers are going to get to go to the big one.
So this one is going to be like basically everything you said, except we'll do instead of breaking it down into all those weight divisions and shit like that.
Yeah.
We do ours. We cut it at 180, so 180 up, 180 below.
Oh, okay.
So you're not 150 pounds going up against a fucking 330 pounds.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for
But
sure.
I still want you to be able to like show your fucking jujitsu. So yeah, I mean you got to do what you got to do.
Now, is there any like different now? Do you have to do anything special to plan like a jiu-jitsu tournament? Like anything as far as like, safety wise, or like having like, do you have to have like paramedics and shit?
Yeah. We have medics on standby. What all the medical shit. You know what I mean? We got
Yeah.
a little area at our tournament. We actually have a medic who's just hawking around the mat.
Yeah,
You know
just
what I mean?
waiting
You
for
can follow
some
him.
shit to happen.
He's the Canamedic online. You know what I mean? Canamedic.
Canamedic.
The Canamedic. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
But you know what I mean? He's walking around, making sure shit's good.
And like, you guys are getting sponsorships and everything for like the big ones out there.
Yeah, Matt. Mighty Matt.
That's
man.
fucking awesome.
Mighty Matt can get the devil to sponsor hell. Hey, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what's up, man. And so that's coming up soon, and people can enter. Like, what's it called? Like, what?
All you do is you go online to highrollersbjj.com, and that's HIGHROLLERZ BJJ.com. You just go right in there and register. It's not nothing like, oh, you gotta get secretly invited.
No. But what I'm saying is like, what? Now I know that. So I do the fundamental BJJ classes right now. Do you have to have like?
We have a white belt. We have a white belt section too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So just beginners could start.
Bring your ass on in there, baby.
Man. Okay.
Yeah.
March 30th, huh?
Come on, try your luck.
All right. I might do
You know what
that.
I'm saying?
I might do that.
Why not that one be your first tournament?
Yeah, why not?
You know the guy running it. You know it's gonna be some cool laid back shit.
And I mean, fuck it. I'll do it.
You know what I'm
I'll do
saying?
it. We're gonna talk after this. I'll
Yeah.
definitely do it. I mean, I got nothing.
And you
to
can
fucking
pick a
lose.
division. You can do a gi or no gi.
Yeah, my dude came on here before. His name's Matt Light. Okay, you know who he is? He's a comedian in the city, but he's. We were talking about being a comic, and I was like, yeah, dude, I always wanted to do comedy. Just like we've always been a bitch about it.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I got a competition coming up in March at the Improv called the March Madness competition. He was like, there's 32 people coming in. Why don't you do it? On air, we're talking about this, and I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. Saying it. He hit me up a couple days later. He was like, all right, I got you signed up. You're going on at this date. I was like,
shit.
fuck. So I go there, never had an open mic or nothing. I ended up making it to the finals.
Really?
Yeah, fourth place out of 32 people.
That's crazy.
And dude, it's
I
like,
would love to try that shit. I'm not agreeing to that on.
oh
air
no,
right
no,
now,
I get
though.
it. I get it.
I'm not agreeing to nothing yet.
But
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
would
talk
love
to
that.
I'm gonna talk to my buddies about this. There's a white belt class for sure because it's overwhelming, and we've only learned a couple different things.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even.
Hey man,
know.
well also man, y'all know if you ever see me there,
Yeah.
I need to work on it.
Absolutely, dude. I'll definitely.
I'm not like a genius, a jiu-jitsu genius, or a black belt.
No,
or
but
anywhere near that. But
you're willing.
yeah, what I
That's-
could do, I
that's
can show
what's
you
up.
some shit for your body.
Yeah.
For that size right there,
Yeah, for sure.
I can show you some crazy
Yeah.
shit. You know
I
what I'm saying?
I bet.
I can make jiu-jitsu for other people really uncomfortable for you from now on. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
bet.
When
Now
they
let me
get under
ask
they're
you.
gonna be like, oh fuck was this?
Now, what were important things for you to be able to advance your skills? Like
Warren kicked my ass.
Yeah. And
No
like
bullshit. I swear to God, that's the one. That was that mark when something happened.
Yeah.
Like we were rolling one day, and we started in position. I was on top. No bullshit. I blinked and I was looking at the lights. Like not like I choked out or anything. I blinked and that fast he did something. I was on my back.
Reversed.
I was reversed on my back.
Holy shit.
And you know how Warren is. He's all calm and shit. He's like fucking Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
like,
I've only seen him one time so far whenever I signed up.
It's like, next time don't put your arm there. I'm like, I was so pissed. I was like, I don't even know where the fuck I put my arm. Like, I don't know what
And
happened.
that's the thing, dude.
But no, so after that, like he like ended up tapping me, of course. But after that, I was just so like internally mad.
Yeah, you wanted to
I
get it.
I stopped going to jiu-jitsu for like maybe like a week and a half, damn near 2 weeks. But all the time I stopped, I just watched YouTube. I found three things, 3 takedowns, 3 submissions, 3 passes, like, and I was just fucking
being a student.
Just watch those 3 things, and then I would like watch people talk about jiu-jitsu. So how they were talking about breathing, being calm, and I watched Kron and them do the breathing shit and all that. So
you can find anything on YouTube.
Anything. Then I started training with Kron. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's that like?
It's as amazing as you think it is. You get tapped so many times in 1 minute.
How much you think he weighs?
Maybe like 180.
180?
At that time? No, hell no.
Less.
Hell yeah. Especially at this time. He was like
150?
maybe 160 something, 150 something at that time, I think.
Because he's not that big.
He was like,
but that's a perfect example.
He was working his ass off too. Like,
you got small ass people
like
just
shredded,
choking
like,
out anyone, don't matter what size you
he's
are.
Amazing. Like,
you've been choked. Have you been choked out completely before?
Hell no.
Yeah.
No, thank God. You know why? Because I'm all head and shoulders. There's really no neck in here. You know,
protect that neck.
Yeah, if you catch me 9 times like an arm bar or some shit like that, or like a big reason I hate nogi. I'm not great with all that fucking foot shit yet. All that new Danaher and
like locking and everything.
Yeah, I mean our gym. You know, I mean we specialize in that shit because it's a Henzo Gracie gym.
Yeah,
that's just not my cup of tea just yet. So I think that's a big part of it mentally for me with nogi is like, I know somebody's gonna grab my ankle. Like every gym I want to train at, like when we're on the road with Wiz, we go to gym to gym, city to city, and train. So,
yeah.
Like every gym I was training at, I go up to Henzo's, the main academy. I roll with this kid, the jiu-jitsu giant. He's fucking 15 or 16, but he stopped going to school. He goes to school online and just trains strictly jiu-jitsu now.
Really? He's probably a fucking animal.
Listen, man, he's 6'7", 280 something.
Holy shit.
Yes.
And he's young.
He's 16, like 16 years old.
Oh my God.
You can look him up. I follow him on Instagram and everything. It's the jiu-jitsu giant.
Yeah, that's
He's a
insane.
cool ass kid, you know what I mean? Big cool kid. But rolling with him, man, he's fucking getting up under me, lifting me, doing all that leg shit. I'm like, yo. Before you even said it, though, I'm sitting there like, hey, man, I don't know. This is like a foreign language right now.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? But then we roll like regular. I just had to show him like, hey, I will break you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I will fucking.
I just,
I'll
I
make
tell
you lose some weight if it.
I tell like anyone that I'm rolling with, I'm like, listen, man, I'm like, you know, I'm brand new at this. I'm just trying to make it work because, you know, I feel that people that don't have any experience could also be like a hazard kind of because you don't know exactly what you're doing. You could hurt someone.
Yeah, that's my biggest fear.
Yeah, and I don't want to be that dude where I like fuck you up for no reason on accident because like I mean I'm a bigger dude. Like if I'm trying to like, you know, for instance, the first dude I pulled a fucking rampage and I picked the dude up and kind of like put him down. He was like, that's illegal. You can't do that. And you know. And I'm good with learning it. I want to learn it. I just want people to tell me. I didn't know if it was fucking illegal.
Yeah.
Because I have other people that will stack me, and like the one dude, I tried to lock my legs, and he postured up and he stacked me, and I was just on my fucking neck, and I was just like, Jesus, So you don't. I mean, it's just
that's definitely a thing between training partners too. Where y'all got to have an understanding.
Yeah.
When not to be a dick.
Well, this was my first class of all time. So,
but the guy you were going with, was he a white belt also or a higher belt?
He was a white belt, but he was there for a few times.
Well,
so
that's still him. He shouldn't have been a dick.
Yeah, that's
as
true.
you being a fresh white belt, I'd have been like, yo, whoa. Well,
that's what I said. I was like, and the worst part is, now let me ask you. I see you wear glasses now. Do you wear contacts when you train?
No, I have a fucking weird retina, and they can't find nothing shaping my.
I swear to God, I have the worst stigma, the stigmatism, and I've went through 4 or 5 different ones, and
this is one of my favorites.
That water,
yeah,
that's Speedway water.
This is Speedway.
Yeah, you already get 99 cents.
I get the big one, a gallon for $1.99.
Fuck yeah!
I drink 2 of those a day when I'm really at the gym training and shit like that.
That Speedway water ain't bad.
No, it ain't. It ain't. It's kind of got that creamy smooth.
Yeah, got that smooth finish.
Yeah, a little heavier. You know what I'm saying?
Is.
This is super light and clear. This one's
that one's a creamy taste, kind of
a little creamier. Yeah,
it has it, and it's weird to describe it like
smoothie
that.
Smoothie water.
There you go. Yeah, but I finally got contacts in, and they work. They're actually they work for me now. So thank God. Because
but what do you need to see?
You don't, but it's a pain in the ass for me to take my glasses off every time and put them up on the thing, because I'm telling you, if I don't have my glasses on and you were standing right there, I would not be able to tell who you are.
I'm the same way. I can't see shit.
And it's just better for me to be able to just not have my glasses there, because the other day I had them out and I was watching him do he was trying to explain us triangling. So I was doing that, and as soon as we went down to roll, I don't have to fucking run over to the wall and put my shit there every time and run back. I just want to be able to just do it and get into there.
It's a part of the patience, man. It's a part of the learning.
I know it's going to help me more. I know you don't need to see shit.
Just take your glasses off. Take your time. Think about your moves as you walk to the wall. Put the glasses down. Think about your moves.
That's
as
a good
you walk
point.
Back.
That's a good point. Well, I'm pumped to link up with you and do some of this shit, because you're a cool dude. I appreciate you coming on here, and
I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, man, it's super fun. It's super enlightening. It's cool to see someone that kind of started into this late and is having as much success as you are.
Yeah, man.
And
because I train with a lot of UFC guys, so
yeah, and I'm sure that steel sharpens steel, so you're just gonna get better.
Yeah,
and I'd love to talk to. I'm gonna try to talk to Breeze. I would love to talk to him about all this shit, because
hell yeah.
He it's just. I've been a fan of this shit forever, so it's cool to see people that are actively in it and have experience. And I'm always rooting for the big dudes. I've always been a big dude my entire life. So any big dude out there killing it, it's I'm automatically rooting for him.
Gotcha. You know what? I'll see. So we all should be in town soon.
Yeah,
the whole crew. So
yeah,
I'll see if we can somehow get you to the studio.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Just come through, catch whoever you want to catch.
Cool with me, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. Now, so the end of the podcast, I do a segment. It's called Desert Island Questions. Okay, so Desert Island Questions. I'm super pumped to hear what you got to say now. So Desert Island Questions, I get 3 categories for each person, and I give 3 choices for each category. So the first category for you to take with you on a desert island over and over and over again is movies. Movies, TV, series, anything you want. Just anything to watch with you. You get 3 choices.
3 choices.
Yep.
My first choice is going to be a TV series.
Go ahead.
Complete series. It's ongoing right now, but I'm going to go with Supernatural.
Supernatural. Yeah. I never watched that.
Supernatural.
That's, was that on the WB?
CW or some shit like that right now?
Is it good?
Oh, I fucking love it.
Wasn't Negan in there for a minute? The dude who played
was
Negan?
Negan in that one, so?
I might have. I feel like I might have seen it. Was it 2 white dudes or the main characters?
Yeah. 2 brothers.
Yeah. I think I seen.
They deal with ghosts, werewolves, devils, angels, and
I fuck with all that.
It's
shit.
a fucking nerd paradise.
You watch True Blood?
Suki is mine.
Yeah, True Blood was sick.
Oh, man,
I
that was
like
my
that.
shit, man. Wes loves it too.
Yeah, True Blood
Whole
was.
crew loves True Blood.
Man, True Blood is a good show. Underrated. I'm trying to get my wife to watch it. She's hit or miss with shit.
You know, I
though.
still have not seen the last episode.
I didn't even see the last season. I don't think.
Yeah, I ain't see the last episode. But
fuck it.
all right, so Supernatural is gonna be one of them.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I'll be putting people on the spot with these questions.
Hold on. Let me rewind that.
Go ahead.
I love Supernatural, but I'm gonna have to replace that with the Dragon Ball series.
See, that's something I could never rock with.
You ain't like Dragon Ball?
My entire life, dude.
Love
I
it.
was the only person. I was probably the only person in my friend group that didn't like Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon.
See, Pokemon, that was just Pokemon. But Dragon Ball, I was a Dragon Ball dude. Man.
Yeah.
I love Dragon. Damn. Hold on, man. This is fucking with me because I love Supernatural too, but I love Dragon Ball. Shit. So, all right. We're going to leave those two for last. All
right.
We're going to come back to number one. But
Put a
number
pin in
two,
that.
Number two is a movie I'm going to have to go with that I can just watch over and over and over. Probably The Sandlot.
Oh my god, that's
Either
all.
The Sandlot or Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, those are
Maybe
both
The
good.
Sandlot and see, I'm a huge movie dude, man.
Oh, I know. It's the hardest question to ask.
Shit. Oh man. Fuck. Hold on. All right, I need to be for sure about this. On a desert, it's hot as fuck. I want to watch some cool shit. So, all right, yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna go with Supernatural. The Sandlot, and The Rock with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage.
Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Nick Cage all day.
Yeah, I'm gonna take those.
Yeah, Nick Cage. Face Off.
Face
you know,
Off.
all these fucking all them movies. You know, Nick Cage is slept on.
Yeah.
The only thing I couldn't get behind was, he was in some sketchy shit.
It was.
There was
I
a
like
movie-
Next. I like Next a lot.
Next,
The Magician Future shit. We could see what was about to happen.
I didn't see that.
And then the whole movie was just like one big vision.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh shit! Well, I just told you the fucking movie now.
That's all right. I probably wouldn't
Check
watch
it out,
it
man.
anyway.
It's pretty cool. It's not like no. It's him, Jessica Biel, Juliet. What's the redhead chick's name?
Scarlett Johansson.
No, not her. She was like my secret old lady crush when I was little, man.
knows?
Juliet, the red fucking lady, man. Juliette Lewis, not Juliette Lewis.
Juliette Lewis was in Natural Born Killers.
Yeah, she was in Dust Till Dawn and all that shit.
Yeah, man,
Uh-huh.
so good.
Yeah.
I was trying to get Tom Savini on here for Halloween. I did all Halloween shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him next year. I got goals on this fucking thing and
Man.
coming true.
Hey, man, shit. I fuck with it.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it, but
What?
now I'm gonna fuck you up with these next couple questions.
All right.
So, so you picked them three. You picked Supernatural, The Sandlot, and what was the third one?
Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay, those are good choices. Absolutely good.
No, The
choices.
Rock. Sorry.
Or The Rock.
The
Yeah,
Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock.
Those are good choices for sure.
Yeah.
Man, The Rock is a good choice. Sean Connery, that's the man. Dragonheart,
Yes. Yes.
too good.
Yeah.
Okay, so second category. Do you read it all?
Man, I try, but that's the one thing I can't get past one page without falling asleep. Man.
Yeah, dude. It's an acquired skill
My
because
kid reads his ass off.
it's fucked up because my mother will read a book. Like, we'll go on vacation and she'll bring a giant eagle bag full of books.
Yeah.
Read them in a day. And, like, I try, but in high school, I never read. So, like, now, I hear all the benefits, Rogan talking about it and everything. And I'm like a cult follower to Rogan.
Yeah.
Anything he talks about. So I try to read and, like, I'm trying to, like, exercise my mind and exercise that muscle, but it's so fucking difficult. Okay, so I usually do constellation questions. Are you a video game player?
Yes.
Now you get 3 video games to take on a desert island.
Oh shit! Without a doubt, UFC,
Okay,
Grand Theft Auto.
which one?
Oh, I'm gonna take the one where they had the homie The one where you can start all the rival gang beefs and shit. Where the dude you
San
can lift
Andreas.
weights and get bigger.
San Andreas.
San Andreas.
Yeah. I remember that. You go into the gym and you just you pump the iron.
pumping the weights. So UFC, San Andreas, and
You play Red Dead yet?
Nah, not Red Dead.
Dude, it's
Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah, for N64.
Yes.
Yeah, it got to be
With
for
the Rumble
N64. With the Rumble Pack?
With the Rumble Pack.
Man, N60. I'm not a video game dude whatsoever, but I just bought Red Dead because like everyone's telling me it was the best game ever.
Yeah.
And it's fucking insane.
It really is.
I would pay $60 just for the hunting and fishing on it. 100%. It's literally
really.
My wife hates video games. She'll sit right here and watch it like a movie. It's incredible.
That's crazy.
I'm not a video game guy. Before Red Dead, it was like GoldenEye and Mario Kart for N64.
Yeah.
Some Crash Bandicoot. All right, so you picked them 3 games. That was quick. That was with the quickness. That was good. Third category is 3 albums, music albums, CDs, anything.
Damn. Hold on.
It's a hard.
Yeah,
Hey,
this
you
one's-
still don't know what I'm coming with next.
This one's crazy. 3 music albums that I could just rock out to. Get Rich or Die Trying, 50.
Yeah.
Mac, Shell Shock from No Limit.
Okay.
A lot of people ain't gonna know about that one. That's my shit. I gotta have that. And the last one is probably gonna be The Dream.
The Dream.
Yeah, the R&B artist, The Dream.
Oh shit. Okay.
That first album.
Now you said Mac. I don't know who that is.
Mac. He dropped 2 albums called Shell Shock and
No Limit Soldiers.
No Limit for Masterpiece.
Yeah.
Masterpiece Crew.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm familiar a little bit with it.
And he dropped the second album, World War. But right after that, he was doing a show. Somebody got killed and he got blamed for it.
Oh,
So
for
he
real?
went to jail before he was just in his. You know what I mean? He was about to be.
Yeah.
He went to jail and everybody. It was clear as fuck that he didn't do it, but they just won't let him out.
He's still in jail.
Still in jail.
Jesus.
I think his appeal's actually coming up like soon.
Hopefully he gets out.
Yeah.
All right, so you got 3 there. Second to last question, death row meal. So you could have as much as you want from wherever you want. Food though.
I'm escaping.
Escaping.
My ass is not gonna be on death row. I'm escaping out that bitch.
If you had to choose,
If I had to choose though,
like Sean Connery for The Rock, some Shawshank.
hell yeah, I'm getting the fuck up
Yeah.
out of there. Please believe me.
I'll crawl right through a
There's
shit
a
field.
will, there's a
I will
way.
crawl right through a
I'm
shit
getting
field
up out of
tube
that
to get
bitch,
out of there.
man. I'm telling you, I'll find out a way to shapeshift. I'll fucking think so hard I'll become a gerbil. I'm in that bitch every day. I'm a gerbil. Oh!
You just concentrate and
Yeah, that shit gonna
transcendental
happen.
meditation.
I'm telling you. But car hops out in Monroeville.
Car hops.
Yeah,
What is it?
it's like a sandwich spot.
Oh,
They
okay.
got like hoagies, burgers.
Where
and
at
shit.
Monroeville?
Well, right now it's next to. They just put honey baked ham out there. It's right next to Big Lots and.
I know exactly where that is.
Oh, Elmer's, the fish place.
Yeah, I know
Fish
exactly
aquarium?
where
It's
that
literally
is.
in that lot, that parking lot right there.
Okay.
It's right there.
My brother was a big fish nerd for a minute, so I would go
Fucking
there all
love
the
that food.
time.
Oh, they got these fries called
Car
turbo
hops.
fries.
I'm gonna have to try it. My girl's from Monroeville, so we're always out there, but I've never tried that.
Man, love it.
All right.
But the thing is, don't go in there trying to order a whole hoagie. Half a hoagie is this big.
Oh shit!
No bullshit. That's half a hoagie.
And you're a big dude, so for you to say order a half.
Yes. Order a half.
All right. So car hops in Monroeville.
The burgers like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You been to Streets on Carson?
No.
Carson Street? Sleeping on it. It's-
Salvatore's
Salvatore's is.
in Wilkinsburg.
I don't know if I ever had it. Salvatore's.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
On Penn. It's right on Penn.
What kind of food?
They got like pizza and wings and shit like that.
Huh.
I get the wings, the extra hot wings.
Yeah.
Order about 30, 40 of them.
I'll eat wings all day. I'm telling you, I swear to God, Streets on Carson has the best wings in the fucking
I
city.
just told you who got the best wings.
Listen
in
to
the
me.
city.
I will now. Listen. If
I
you,
was fat before you were fat.
I'm fat though.
How old are you?
Listen, I'm gonna take you. How old do you think I am?
28.
Hey, that's a good. 28.
You're 28.
I'm 28.
So that means I was fat first. So you gotta listen to me.
That's fine. No, I'll take. Listen, I'm gonna take you there to get these wings, and you take me.
I'm gonna take you
to
there.
where you're.
I'm gonna take you there.
We'll make it. We'll make a time out. We'll go to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
After that, we'll get
Yeah,
some.
because that's when you're hungry as fucking hell. Have you?
The
so what's the
hungriest-
longest you've trained so far?
What do you mean, like in class?
You only did one class? Like
Yeah, like
one
I've
session?
only had one class. I can't go to any of the intermediate yet. Like I'm only in the fundamentals. Like I don't have any stripe or anything yet.
Wait until you can like
Go for a couple times.
yo.
I want to be able to go to a open mat. I want to be able to go to a class and then go to an open mat and be able to practice and like keep drilling.
Well, you
it.
know you can get invited to intermediate also.
I don't know how to do that.
You just ask an instructor like, hey, you think I'm at that point where I can
I mean, I've been in 6 classes. You know, like I'm still really trying to get like I want to get my form down right because like it's hard for a fat ass
don't
dude.
overthink.
No, I'm talking about even as far as like the back bridge rollovers where you like push your legs out. Like I'm talking about the fundamental form.
Well, being a fat guy, you don't really do all of that shit.
I'm trying to though.
Yeah, I mean, you can try all you want. You just don't do all of
I
that
know,
shit.
but I'm trying to.
I feel you, but
Because like I you know my whole thought process of it all.
Trying to do it.
I swear to God, like he's like roll up on your neck and push out with your ass, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, that one's more like. So I know exactly. Well, you wrestled. You should be able to get that one easy.
Bro, I wasn't 300 pounds whenever I fucking wrestled. I was in middle school.
Well,
in
now then, let me
ninth
the
grade.
fat guy tip. Remember, it's all in there. Rock.
Yeah, the
Just
rock. I
up
swear to
on
God,
there,
that's what I've
man.
been doing.
You gotta rock up on that.
And then
bitch.
the
That's it.
tumble roll, like the tumbles, I'm good at that. Like
Yeah, you just go. Just grab
That's
it.
because at
Woo.
wrestling, we had to do strip matters, and
Yeah.
it was tumble all the way,
Yeah.
back, sprint up, back, bear crawl. Back.
I don't know what happened, man. I fucking I don't know what I did, but now I can't do like the backwards rolls. If I do 1 or 2 backward rolls, I'm like, oh,
Dizzy.
whoa, like what the fuck? I got old.
Yeah, man. We're gonna do that though. I'm gonna take you to get these wings,
Yeah, I'm gonna take Salvatore's. Oh, so what did I say? Salvatore's
and then car hops. Yeah.
Man. The next one got to be my mom's. She makes so much good food.
Oh yeah. I
Probably
know.
her mac and cheese
Oof.
or her turkey ribs.
Turkey ribs. I don't know if I've ever had turkey ribs. Jesus, you're putting me on some wild shit. All right, those are good death row meals. We're gonna escape anyway, so
Maybe her
fuck
mac
it.
and cheese. Yeah,
We'll take it both. Fuck it.
yeah.
Anything. All right. That's good. All right. So the last question, I ask everyone this because I think it's pretty interesting. If you could have a conversation with anyone alive or dead, who would it be and why?
Well, me, based on like my life right now and everything, I'd probably try and talk to like Will Smith,
Oh yeah.
just from his family views and you know what I mean. Him making
Are you a
it,
religious man?
I don't want to say like I'm like super like religious or nothing, but I believe.
Yeah,
there's
you believe in something.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not like
Now,
I ain't giving nobody a name or you know what I mean. None
listen.
of
You
that.
like religion? I'm fine with anything. The only thing I'm a little bit sketchy about is Scientology.
Yeah.
And you know, Will Smith is a Scientologist out here. You know, and you think like that dude is out there, but then you hear like Tom Cruise, all these people, like Scientology, there's something a little bit strange about it.
I don't think he's like a real Scientologist though.
I mean, that'd be good if he ain't, but I would love to talk to someone and know, because if you listen to Rogan's podcast, we'll end on this. If you listen to Rogan's podcast with Leah Remini, you know who that is? King of Queens?
Yeah.
The wife in King of Queens?
Yeah.
She was a devout Scientologist, and she came on Rogan's podcast.
She got out?
Oh, she has a TV show called Breaking Scientology or something. No, I'm thinking of Breaking Amish. She's talking about she has another TV show. It's about Scientology and about how fucked up it is. If you
Is she
listen
safe?
bro, if you listen to this podcast, you will be blown away. She straight up said to Rogan, she was like, I'm not even lying whenever I tell you that Tom Cruise is so highly looked at in the Scientology world, he could kill someone and not have to worry about it. People would take the fall for him right there.
Yeah.
We're going to end it on that. You have to listen to that podcast because it's insane.
I believe it, man. I'm just like
It's super wild. It's very overwhelming.
Yeah, but I say that about him just because it's like At Scientology, I thought they wasn't supposed to be like, oh, he's praising God and shit like that or something, right?
Who knows, dude?
That's why I'm like, I don't know about him because he's always like God.
Will Smith definitely got the idea though. I'm pumped that him and Martin Lawrence are doing Bad Boys
3.
Like,
Well, they signed on for Bad Boys 3 and 4 already.
well,
3 is just that Michael Bay's not doing this one.
I mean, that'll be all right though.
What the
it.
fuck? No, I want Michael Bay's a fucking genius.
He is a genius, but it's like
Bad
that was
Boys 1 and 2 was Michael Bay.
I get it, and I get the whole explosions and the highway scene and him shooting the dashboard.
The camera, the camera and shit.
And they are dope. Like the gun fight in that pink mansion in Bad Boys 2, probably one of the sickest. He goes, "I'm the devil.
The devil
is
is
not welcome here."
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But that gunfight when they had the car crash,
Nuts,
like,
dude.
Man,
Those
that
are
was
good
some
movies.
Shit.
Real good movies.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
we talking about?
Talking about food and talking about people that you would talk to.
Oh yeah, Will Smith. Because of not even like none of the religious shit in them, but the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he got his family.
I completely agree.
You know what I mean, that
He's
whole
an
shit.
interesting dude.
I just
and,
want to figure it out. Like, how do you make this shit just?
It would be cool to hear about like from coming up from like the Fresh Prince and like seeing where he is now to
Did he
being
kill
like
somebody?
Will Smith.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or you almost killed somebody or some shit back in the day.
I don't know, but I remember reading fucked
Like on
up
some
things.
Marky Mark shit.
I was just gonna say, Mark
Yeah,
Wahlberg
same
beat
shit.
some dude almost to death. He beat him blind.
Yeah, he stabbed a couple dudes too.
I don't know. Mark Wahlberg was a wild motherfucker.
Yeah,
back
I've
in
heard
the
a story
day.
about Mark Wahlberg from like other street people. They were like, "No, Mark's a gangster, 100%."
Yeah, I imagine him being like in Four Brothers. I imagine that's what he.
That was really him.
like. Yeah,
That
100%.
was not.
Man, that's
an act.
that's a good ass movie too.
Yeah, there's supposed to be another one coming out,
I hope.
and an Italian Job. I think it's supposed to be called the Brazilian Job.
Man,
Like,
Italian Job was dope, and Pain and Gain with The Rock.
Oh man,
Those were all good.
I love The Rock.
Yeah, I can
Like,
talk to you all day about this shit.
It's one person I never want to meet is The Rock because I'll fan out way too much.
Oh yeah,
I grew up in
that's
that attitude
all
era, man.
inspiration. All inspiration.
I grew up in that attitude era. Stone cold.
All right, man. I appreciate this. Take a time, promote whatever you want to promote.
Shit. I guess the only thing I really got to promote is the High Rollerz Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. So, you know what I mean? Follow it on Instagram, HRBJJ. Check my partner out, Mighty Matt, at Mighty Matt, MIGHTYMATT, the Starter Agency. I'm Big Lon 412. You can check me out on all platforms, Big Lon 412. You know my crew, the Taylor Gang, all that. I think that's damn near pretty much.
I'll link everything.
Shout out to Raw. You know what I mean? Raw and
Raw Papers.
Goddamn. Shout out to Warren Stout training jiu-jitsu, Henzo Gracie, 5-star, Sean Williams, because without their blessing or them saying, hey, do your thing, I couldn't do the High Rollers tournament. And shout out to Nick and Nate Diaz for always fucking with me. And Tyron Woodley, that's my dog.
Man, animal.
You know what I mean?
Animal.
I beat Tyron up all the time. We'll call him. We'll FaceTime him after this so he can let you know. Like I whoop his ass at leisure. I'm the real welterweight champ. I'm the real welterweight champ. I just don't let nobody know. You know what I'm saying? So,
On the sleep.
yeah.
All right, I'll link everything below. Appreciate everyone listening as usual. I'll call you right back. Go ahead.
Shout out to you.
I
Shout out to
appreciate
I'll call
that.
you right back.
I'll call you
Thanks
back.
for fucking having me. I don't
Yeah,
even
man,
know,
I'm
like,
just out here. I appreciate you taking the time, dude. I'm
Hell
just out
yeah.
here trying to learn about some people. I appreciate you guys. I'll call you right back on Instagram. I'll call you right back anywhere across the boards. Email me. I'll call you right back at Gmail. Let me know what you like, what you dislike. Let me know who you want on here. Call me a piece of shit if you want. I don't care. Shout out to Stout, everyone. Thanks again. I'll call you right back.